Hi, I'm Jenny Grainger and this is one of my midlife gap year videos. Thanks so much to everybody who sent such lovely positive feedback about all the videos so far. I'm really glad that you're enjoying them. Today is Valentine's Day, Saint Valentine's Day, which of course, as most of us are aware, has become a huge commercial thing, a big day in the commercial calendar. And you know, a lot of people are scurrying around out there trying to work out what Valentine's gift to buy and what best card to get and who they're going to give it to. Or a lot of other people out there, and you may be one of them, who's sitting single this Valentine's Day and feeling a bit sorry for themselves. So I'm not a great believer in Valentine's Day. Owen, my partner, and I will not be celebrating Valentine's Day, and we believe very much about bringing love and appreciation into every single day of our relationship. And we do that pretty successfully, I have to say. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about not the love that I have for Owen or the love that he might have for me. Today on Valentine's Day I want to talk a little bit about self-love and self-appreciation. Abraham Hicks say that self-love and self-appreciation are the highest vibrations of anything they know in the universe. And I really like that idea. That idea that when we actually really fall in love with ourselves, then we don't actually need anybody else to complete us, to make us feel special. For women, maybe we're waiting for that man to come into our lives to help us to feel more feminine, to feel more wanted, more desired, more cherished. For men, it might be the need for a female to come into their lives to help to nurture them, to make them feel strong, to make them feel more masculine. But what I'm talking about today, I suppose, is really what my midlife gap year is all about. It's all about self-love. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't really genuinely care about myself and about my own well-being. Because a huge part of this year is about taking space and time for me. Now, on the face of it, that may sound really selfish, and in some ways, yeah, it is. But what I've learned over the years is that there's a real need for us to be more positively selfish. So taking time for ourselves, looking after ourselves, doing things that we really enjoy, which nurture us, which sustain us, which support us individually, then means that we can go out into the world and have a more positive effect. I know for absolute sure that I am a far better mother, I'm a far better partner, I'm a far better life coach. I'm just a much nicer person when I'm actually looking after myself. And self-love can show up in all sorts of different ways. You know, for me, I suppose over the last 10 years, there's been a huge difference in terms of my lifestyle choices. And when I was thinking about it this morning, I realised that a lot of that is to do with how I feel about myself. I mean, 10 years ago, I was smoking 30 to 40 cigarettes a day, drinking very heavily most nights of the week, smoking quite a lot of marijuana, not exercising, eating too much processed food, or not eating properly at all, you know, very stressed out, not sleeping properly, just dysfunctional in so many different ways. And all that came from a feeling, I suppose, inside me that at some level I wasn't good enough, that I didn't deserve to be loved, that I didn't deserve my own love and my own appreciation, never mind anybody else's. So you'll notice when you look around you that the people that really look after themselves tend to be the ones whose self-esteem or self-value or self-worth is quite high. And over the last few years, especially for me, I've just continued to ask myself the question, you know, if I really loved and valued myself, would I do this? So, for instance, would I drink a bottle of wine? Would I smoke cigarettes? Would I drive into McDonald's? You know, all those things. We live in the information age. We know what we should be doing to look after ourselves and to sustain our bodies. And yet, so many of us don't do that. Why? Well, my experience as a life coach tells me that it's usually because we don't value ourselves enough. So on this Valentine's Day, I'm going to ask that you start a new positive habit for yourself, and that positive habit is to do one single thing every day that shows you that you love and appreciate yourself. Just one simple thing. It could be a lifestyle choice, so it might be going to bed early, it might be switching off the laptop, it might be going for a bit of exercise, or choosing a healthy option as opposed to an unhealthy option food-wise. It might be buying yourself a gift. It might be treating yourself to something lovely like a massage. It might be doing what I'm doing, which is on a cold, wintry day out there, putting the fire on, making a cuppa, keeping my hands nice and warm, and I'm going to stick a movie on this afternoon because my energy levels are a little low and I can. So whatever it is for you, I hope that on Valentine's Day and every single day for the rest of this year, that you start to really prioritise your own well-being and your own health. And in doing so, you learn to fall in love with you. You know, for many years I couldn't see really very many positives about myself at all, and I know when I ask most of my clients to start to write a list of positive qualities that they have, a lot of people really struggle even to find one or two things about themselves that they see as positive. And yet what I can see for everybody sitting in front of me and everybody I know is so many really positive qualities. So that might be your thing that you do today. Just take half an hour, sit down with a book and start to write a list of all the positive qualities, all the positive things that you've done in your life so far, the ways that you think about other people, the ways that you care about other people, and the positive impact that you have had on other people so far. Very, very simple exercise, but it really can start to change the way you see yourself. So I wish you a very happy St. Valentine's Day, and I hope it's full of love. And not love for anybody else, although that's quite nice too, and not necessarily dependent on love coming from somebody else, although that is also very nice too. But I do hope that today, on St. Valentine's Day, you start the journey of falling in love with yourself a little bit more. Enjoy it.